Attention passionate Cleveland, BROWNS. Latest news, something big is happening in the AFC North and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Cleveland Browns' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true Cleveland Browns fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your FRINDS and Cleveland BROWNS. Let's get to the news. The Cleveland Browns faced a tough test this past Sunday, and even though they fell short, there's a lot to talk about, especially regarding one of the most exciting performances we've seen from Shedeur Sanders in a Browns uniform. The game was a nail-biter, a real roller coaster that kept Browns fans on the edge of their seats. They went toe-to-toe with the Tennessee Titans in a showdown that had all the drama you could ask for, ending with a narrow 31-29 loss. But amidst the heartbreak of coming so close yet falling just short, there's a growing conversation about Sanders and his future with Cleveland, a debate that's sure to resonate deeply with Browns fans who are eager to see the team take the next step towards Super Bowl glory. Shedeur Sanders, for those who may have missed it, put together an impressive performance that's got everyone talking. Completing 23 of 42 passes for 364 yards, 3 touchdowns, and just 1 interception, he showed that he's got the talent, the poise, and the arm to be a real game changer. But it wasn't just his passing that caught the attention. Sanders also led the team in rushing, adding 29 yards and a rushing touchdown on 3 carries. That kind of dual-threat ability is exactly what Browns fans have been dreaming about for years. An electrifying quarterback who can beat defenses both through the air and on the ground, especially in a league that's increasingly favoring mobile quarterbacks. Now, amidst all of this, there's a lot of buzz about whether Kevin Stefanski should make a bold move and give Sanders the keys to the offense for the rest of the season. And honestly, if you ask some experts and fans alike, it's a no-brainer. Former NFL quarterback and current analyst Robert Griffin III didn't hold back, making it clear that Sanders has earned a shot to be the Browns' full-time starter. Griffin pointed out how Sanders has made the offense look the best it has in years, and he believes Kevin Stefanski should just commit to him, let him run the show, and see what he can really do over the next few games. Griffin's comments weren't just casual fan talk. They reflect a growing sentiment in the Browns community. Shedeur's performance against Tennessee wasn't just good. It was electrifying, showing the kind of potential that can flip a franchise's fortunes. Think about it. He threw for over 360 yards, 3 touchdowns, and even managed to lead the team in rushing yards with a touchdown on the ground. It's exactly the kind of versatility that Browns fans have been craving since the days of Baker Mayfield, and it's a clear sign that Sanders might be the future at quarterback if given the chance. What's really getting fans excited is the way Sanders has looked in recent games. Before this one, he had already shown flashes of brilliance, but this performance was a statement. Cleveland's offense, which has struggled at times to find consistency, suddenly looked alive and dangerous. Sanders was making quick reads, throwing with confidence, and even improvising when the play broke down. The connection he's building with the receivers is promising, and his ability to extend plays with his legs adds a new dimension to the Browns' attack. And let's not forget, the Browns have been searching for stability at quarterback for years. Whether it was Deshaun Watson, Baker Mayfield, or others, nobody has quite been able to find that perfect fit, until now, perhaps. Of course, Kevin Stefanski's decision to bench or stick with a quarterback has always been a point of controversy among Browns fans. But in this case, the evidence suggests that Sanders should be given the green light to lead the offense down the stretch. The game against Tennessee is a perfect example. After a critical mistake, an interception, Sanders didn't let that get to him. Instead, he responded with a clutch 7-yard touchdown run that kept Cleveland's hopes alive. That kind of resilience, that competitive fire, is exactly what you want in your starting quarterback. It's the kind of performance that, if sustained, could elevate this Browns team from a good squad to a real contender. Now, let's talk about that controversial moment late in the game. With Cleveland trailing by just 2 points, Sanders had driven the team down the field, looking like he was about to lead a potential game-winning drive. Then, instead of letting Sanders finish what he started, Stefanski called a wildcat play, something that's become a staple in Cleveland near the goal line but didn't quite work this time. Quinshon Judkins was dropped in the backfield, and just like that, the chance for a comeback was gone. That decision has fans scratching their heads because Sanders had been hot, and he was giving the Browns a real shot at victory. It's a classic coaching dilemma, whether to stick with the hot hand or stick to the game plan. But in this case, many feel that Stefanski might have second-guessed himself, and it cost the Browns dearly. This moment also highlights a broader discussion about how Cleveland is using Sanders. The Wildcat package has been a part of their playbook for a while, but maybe it's time to let Sanders be the main guy and trust his arm and legs to carry the team. Browns fans have seen how effective he can be in these situations, and his confidence is contagious. It's clear that Shedeur is just getting started, and if the coaching staff can figure out how to maximize his talents, the Browns could have a serious weapon on their hands. Looking ahead, the Browns' season remains full of potential. Despite the loss, there's a rising sense of optimism when it comes to Sanders. He's already shown that he can handle pressure, make big throws, and even run when needed, traits that can make him the centerpiece of Cleveland's offense for years to come. The defense, which has been solid at times, is also looking to tighten up, especially after giving up some points late in the game. But the real story here is the quarterback position, and whether Kevin Stefanski will take the plunge and fully commit to Sanders. That decision could be the turning point for Cleveland's playoff hopes. Fans are already buzzing with debates on social media, with many calling for Sanders to be the undisputed starter. The kid's got the arm, the legs, and the mindset to be a franchise quarterback. And if Stefanski makes the right call, Cleveland might be on the verge of something special. Remember, this isn't just about one game. It's about building a team that believes in its young quarterback, that trusts his ability to lead and make plays when it matters most. The Browns have been searching for that consistency at quarterback for far too long, and Sanders might just be the answer. The season is far from over, and Cleveland still has plenty of tough matchups ahead. But with Sanders growing more confident each week, there's hope that he can be the spark the Browns need to push deeper into the playoffs. The coaching staff needs to recognize his potential and give him the reins. The fans are ready for that, and the energy in Cleveland is palpable. If the team can harness this momentum and let Sanders truly lead the offense, Browns fans, get ready, because the future might be brighter than ever. Pause here just for a second. If you want the YOUTUBE algorithm to keep recommending the latest Cleveland Browns news to you, it's super important that you leave a like on this video. Go ahead, it's quick and it makes a big difference. Thank you. Now let us continue with the big reveal. So what's next? Well, the Browns will need to decide whether to ride this hot hand and make Sanders their full-time quarterback. It's a decision that could define the franchise's direction for years to come. With his performances trending upward and his confidence growing, it's hard to see any reason not to give him the keys for good. Browns fans have seen flashes of greatness before, but with Sanders, it feels different, more real, more sustainable. If Stefanski can harness that potential, Cleveland could finally have its franchise quarterback, and the team's Super Bowl aspirations could become a lot more than just a dream. Of course, there are still questions to answer. Can Sanders maintain this level of play? Will the coaching staff trust him enough to let him run the offense without second-guessing? How will the defense adjust after some rough patches? But what's undeniable is that Sanders is proving he belongs, that he's capable of leading a team to victory, and that Cleveland fans should be excited about what's coming. The season isn't over yet, and if the Browns give Sanders the chance, this could be the beginning of something special, a new era in Cleveland Browns football. And now, Cleveland Browns fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the Cleveland Browns. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for the latest Cleveland Browns news.